Right, thank you for staying with us. Just like I said, in Osun State, let's take it from home here. It, the campaigns might not have started actually, but then because officially, as far as the Osun Guba 2026 is concerned, March 1st, that's the 1st of March, will be the official kickoff of the campaigns, as said by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Of course, it will be that way. But then there are alignments going on. Actually, old foes becoming new friends, former friends becoming new foes. As they say in politics, nothing lasts forever. Maybe interest, actually. Nothing is really written in stones. Everybody will do whatever they have to do part-time. That's what they say in politics. And so, maybe that explains. Talking about the opposition parties in Osun State, you talk about the APC, you talk about the NNPP. In the last few months, the African Democratic Congress has come into play. And of course, they have been talking tough, talking big, and you can't mention that without talking about the former governor of the state and former interior minister, Ogbeni Ademola, who was at the forefront. He started with his movement, the Omoluabi Progressives, being headed by Alhaji Adeoti. But then many persons say he's the core man there because he's a leader. Take it or leave it, he's a force to be reckoned with here in Osun State. Where he places in the order of popularity and scheme is another thing, which is not a bone of contention this morning. His ADC has been making moves at the national level. They've been talking tough in Osun State as well. They even have, they had their primaries a few weeks ago, and it has former Speaker Najim Salam as their Guba candidate. And of course, the Osun State governor, incumbent governor, Governor Ademola Adeleke as well, is moved, by the way, resigned his membership of the PDP and moved to the the Accord Party, and so is their candidate. The APC has his work cut out for them as well, talking about their own Guba candidate, Muridin Oyebanji. So everybody is pushing. Let it be me, let it be my candidate. And when you talk about Ogbeni, is inner caucus of a team. At many points, you can't talk about that without talking about the man who was secretary to the state government under him, under Ogbeni himself, Alhaji Moshood Adeoti. They have been friends, brothers, comrades for long. And that man, a few months ago, talked about his resignation from active politics. That's the way he framed it at the time. To say he's taking a backseat right now. That's talking about Alhaji Moshood Adeoti. And one will wonder, we had an ADC chieftain here, the spokesperson to Ogbeni Ademola, Mr. Shola Fashire, who said it doesn't mean anything. He's still an Omoluabi. He's only saying, I'm stepping down. That doesn't mean he will not support the party. But yesterday, officially, the same man, Alhaji Moshood Adeoti, at a town hall meeting attended by, a crowd, actually gave his support officially to the governor of the state, the ADC, the Accord Party candidate, Governor Ademola Adeleke. There you go on your screen. You saw a mammoth crowd gathering there where Moshood Adeoti saying, I will, my people will support, Governor Ademola Adeleke's campaigns, re-election. And when we say, really, that must be a very serious blow to the camp of the ADC, because one of their comrades didn't just retire, the way he said it, he has given his support to the incumbent governor. What a miss, what a loss. We have the man in charge of media and publicity, who sits in charge of the Directorate here with us. That of the ADC in Osun, Mr. Abosede Oluwaseun. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning to you.
Thank you.
Good morning, listeners.
Right. And let's start right up here. Well, politically speaking, I guess, and many persons will guess, possibly you will be a sad man this morning, politically speaking, and your camp, the ADC as well, because a party you are trying to just put together, as you are trying to put the fireworks together, the biggest, maybe some of the biggest of the woods, one of the biggest, got removed from that place. And it didn't just, the wood wasn't just quenched. The wood, got ignited for a rival. It must be a sad moment, isn't it?
Well, thank you very much. You see, life, nothing is good, nothing is bad in life. It's about your approach to it. And a lot of things happens. Firstly, when you are getting to a politics as a venture, you must understand that it's about inflow and outflow. It's just a matter of a game of football. You sign player, you lose player. So some of your players might be loyal to you for a point in time, and at the time they choose to move. Politics is not compulsion. There's no compulsion in politics.
Yeah.
And to what you saw yesterday, we had seen it for 4 or 5 months ago. So while it comes at a news to a certain sector of the public, to us in ADC, we have known the outcome and we have known where they are going already. In politics, you are prepared, you should be prepared for everything. So we know right there, the moment they were thinking, they have friends among us, we have friends amongst them. So the moment our rival leader, the Moshood Adeoti, the moment he was planning what he was planning, we have known. And our people are there. Our people are there as friends. And so now let me tell you, we are not sad about anything. As I've said to you, it's about inflow and outflow. We get people, they get people. We lost people, they lost people. So, but we are less concerned about that. ADC is a party that is...
You are less concerned about the loss of the Moshood Adeoti.
You see, the thing is a movement built on the structure and principles. We cannot glow over the loss of an individual. Is an individual just like us, an individual, just like our Busayo is an individual.
But it's a big loss, isn't it?
I've told you.
You told me I've had you, but I just want to confirm it's a big loss.
You don't gloat over a loss in politics. You stay vision. Because you lost a battle doesn't mean that you're going to lose the war.
So you don't care?
We cared.
Okay.
We had done what we are supposed to do. But we met a man who had promised the entire world that for him to live, rather than for him to live Rauf, they would rather quit politics.
Okay.
So when you see an aged man, a revered man who has actually seen everything, that said something yesterday night, and you woke up this morning, you were saying something else, then you have to put your pieces of life together and move on. So such inconsistencies are beginning to show in the...
Would you really say that was an inconsistency? These are allies. They've been together for years.
Yes.
He served as the Ex-Ssg, the secretary to the state government, under your principal now. And we're talking about someone who held that much power in politics at the time, now leaving your party. You talked about inflow and outflow. Do you not think that this outflow, this particular outflow that has become an inflow for an Accord party, is not a humongous outflow, as not a disastrous one to the ADC that is still just putting its pieces together?
You see, for you gentlemen of the press, you may view it as such. For us in politics, you understand, it is about areas and specializations. So for you, while you are looking at it as such, we don't see it as such. You understand? You see, as I have told you, that an individual left you does not mean that you aren't going to... This is becoming a pattern of our leader. We have been here before, when at a point in time he left us, and we bent a little to the right, we bent a little to... But we didn't break. At the end of the day, we still emerged victoriously. It wasn't as if this thing is the first time he's going to do that kind of thing. So he has done it before at the best of his strength, political ability. He has left us before. I mean, our rival leader, Adeoti, and he came back. And I tell you that's why I said that a lot of things are going on in politics. This loss that you feel that it was a lot today, you see, in politics, the more you look, the less you see.
Oh, so perhaps it's a move into the Accord party.
I'm not saying that they know what they signed. We know what we let go. So don't worry about that. You understand? So I don't know much about your area of specialization. I wouldn't speak more about our own area of specialization out here. But I'm telling you that we have been here before. We lost him at a point in time. It shook us a little bit.
What's your area of specialization?
Well, politics is politics. You are no politician. I am one. You
Tell
understand?
us.
So,
we want to know.
Well, you don't bring everything in your arsenal out into the people. You understand? Lest, you understand, they know what you are thinking and they go into the root of your system. But as I was telling you, as I have told people before, and I'm going to say it here again, rather than gloat and be sad in the way you put it, you understand, on an issue, we actually saw that one. We view the Alhaji Adeoti laws as a means of cataloging and catalyzing, you understand, fast forwarding our movement to now work with the people. A lot of people are angry with why he left. You understand? They are angry with his own system, not us. We have gained a lot of people as a result of that. You see, I told you certain things. That politics is about inflow and outflow. The way he's moving down there, a lot of people are leaving that system because they view this kind of movements as a movement of people that cannot be trusted, people that have been doing this. It's becoming a pattern. If it is once, it is a mistake. If it is twice, it is becoming repetitive. So people look at it. So ADC are clearly moving to the units, to the ward, to the 332 wards.
Why did you think Alhaji Moshood Adeoti Shehu? Why did you think Shehu left?
Well, it is his personal decision. It's a 70-something.
You said you knew, you preempted their move.
No, we didn't preempt.
Okay.
When he made the move, we saw it. I said that his declaration yesterday had long been made. That decision had long been made for months ago. And as at the time he made the decision, we had known. So we didn't know that he's going to make that decision because we didn't see it coming. Okay. But when it came, it has come already. You don't kill yourself because something happened.
You seem to be contradicting yourself now.
Okay,
you said, let me land, that you foresaw that move
yesterday.
Okay, that yesterday declaration.
That's yesterday declaration.
And so that's what I'm asking. If actually you knew that it was gone and it was going to make that
Indeed,
move,
we do. Yes.
Why didn't you try to stop it? Why didn't you try? He's an insider.
Oh,
actually.
I see.
He's a comrade with Ogbeni for long.
Yeah.
They have been together.
I get it.
It was Ex-Ssg under Ogbeni. So what was, because the feelers on the street said he had a gubernatorial ambition. And the Ogbeni as the leader and the tendencies weren't going to support him. That's why he left.
No.
Is that wrong?
That is wrong. And I think you have said two things. First of all, we have agreed on what I said, that we knew what happened yesterday is going to happen, because you don't just gather people in a day. You contact people, you try to tip them off, you understand, you plan for it. So at the initial conception of his plan, which had happened months ago, that's what I said, and I meant that we had known. Yeah. So it didn't come as a surprise for us, you understand? That is one. And we even know how they got, who they got. Yes, they assembled their crowds. Okay. Leave the work of politician for politicians. So don't let us even go into that.
It's your work. I'm not interested.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Now, as touching why he left and why he was not supported as a governor. No. Why he left, two things. Why he left is why he left. I cannot second guess him. I'm not in his mind. He's 70. I'm just 40-something. You understand? A 70-something-year-old man knows what he is doing. They are doing politics long before I do. So he cited family issues why he was leaving when he left. Officially. Eventually, we know better now. Just as he has said that he would rather quit politics rather than leave Ogbeni. Now, the other one is gone now. Now, as touching this gubernatorial ambition, you see, in our system, where we were coming from, Omoluabi Progressive, he was there to aspire. Senator Olo was there to aspire. Senator Olo, he has a very good record in public service and in politics. Then we have Najim Salam, eventually who won our ticket. He started from a councillor in his local government in Ejibode and rose through the rank to become a two-time speaker as of Assembly of Osun State. So the three people who are parading, they were good. They have the depth. So you couldn't say who is better than one another. No, all of them, they are good. The three of them, they are eminently qualified than anybody we have in the race today. Either Governor Ademola Adeleke or Ambo of APC. None of them can match the three people. But definitely, just one person had to come on board. And thank God it wasn't as if we handpicked. No, we have a structure in place. We believe in principles of democracy and fair play. You understand? We have a structure in place. That structure went into voting.
He left before the primary.
No. Before the primaries. Yeah. That's okay. Let me explain our system. In Omoluabi, where he was. You see, Omoluabi, epitome of Omoluabi is our leader. He is everything. You understand? Wherever he is, elephant is always an elephant. Either in Kano, either in Osun, either in anywhere, he's our leader, and he will still be our leader. He's still coming back. Then let me put that one with you now. So now in Omoluabi, we have three people. And we agree, we say it openly. It is a process, just like what he did yesterday was a process. It was a process we have been over a year, that we are going to conduct an internal primary within Omoluabi. Omoluabi is a unit in ADC. We have Labour Party, we have PDP, we have APC, we have people that are not in any people in ADC. So we said that before the primary of ADC, we from the Omoluabi Progressive, we are going to have our own internal democratic election. That was the election that he lost. So we said that, so if we produce anybody from the Omoluabi, whoever is now coming out from ADC to obtain the form of the gubernatorial form, we now content with who we put.
So before the ADC primary,
so before the ADC primary, he had lost. There was an internal which is open arrangement which
within the Omoluabi Progressive,
within the Omoluabi, which everybody subscribed to, which he subscribed to. You see that.
So he didn't emerge from that point.
He didn't emerge from that point.
Who emerged? Najim
Salat emerged, and Najim Salat now came on board the ADC to meet other people, and Najim Salat eventually emerged as the ADC candidate.
Is that
in all this? We note one thing.
Was that arrangement a formal and official protocol of the ADC?
I told you the formal and official protocol.
Because a dog can always be called a bad name just to hang it.
You see, Labour Party has their formal and official protocols that they are doing in Labour Party.
Yeah.
PDP has their own, APC have their own, Omoluabi has their own.
Right.
So when we come into ADC, we collapse everything.
Okay.
Now, but it does not mean that Labour Party people are not meeting behind this curtain. It doesn't mean so. There are units and structures, just like in the media. There are electronic media. I don't know. There are various departments. Yeah. So you have departmental meeting. So in our own departmental meeting, let me put it like that. We had our own arrangement. Alhaji Adeoti did not deny this thing. He never said that it's not existing. You understand? So it had been existing. We had done it before. It was a process that threw him up in 2022 when he squared up with the former governor of Osun State, Governor Ademola Adeleke. This same arrangement that he lost, we had it in Ilesha in the Ogoni country home then.
On that top. Then.
He emerged as the candidate of our system.
So this particular one held...
It wasn't an happenstance.
So please confirm, this particular arrangement we are talking about and the process held way before the ADC primary.
Yeah, of course, definitely. You plan to fail, you fail to plan. We have other people that were contending. You understand? In ADC today, Senator Wajuba declare, Atiku is there, Obi is there, everybody is there. So you have to do your things to ensure, you understand, that you're within the family, you understand, so that it is your wish that comes into pain. So there's no problem, no issue, everything is transparent, no authoritarian, no dictatorship, so everything was clear. But at the end of the day, a system that has once favored Alhaji Shehu Adeoti, it didn't favor him. Perhaps that was the reason why he left. I wouldn't know, because he didn't say it officially. And he hasn't said anything about that. But it doesn't matter again. What matters is that someone has left the ADC and a lot of people are still coming back on board. And more importantly, ours is not built on this kind of point. Peter Obi, you understand, is a member. He doesn't have this kind of structure, this kind of big politicians. When he marched, you understand, when he had that millions of votes then, no councillor, nothing. So rather, we had done it before we came to Osun State. During the emergence of Abosede came into system, into government here. When we had nothing, we left everything intact. Ademola lost everything. Now we are back and we are rich and we are dealing with the people across all the units in Osun State. And our votes are growing. If we are to, we don't believe in the, let's come and show this, let's come and do that. So, but we are there and we are working and we are fine.
Do you think you still have that good faith with the people? And I tell you, a lot of, whether you like it or not, public perception is very important.
Definitely.
The people are seeing this big ally of your principal having left that party to join another party and even declare support, for the candidate of that party. What do you think the public perception is of your principal at this time? Because it happened the first time with a person in his own party, and that gave way to a fraction in the APC at that time. Now, it is happening again in the new party you're setting up, the ADC. What do you think the public perception is of your principal? Is he losing his grasp?
No.
Does he not have that much goodwill with the people again, especially at the grassroots? And with the chunk of people that have followed supporters of Adeoti into the accord, are you not perturbed?
You see, at some point in time, if you understand, to all religious people, you have some people that desert the faith. They will recant you. They are committed to an idea and ideology today, and they will leave the faith tomorrow. Nothing stops us. You see, in a court of law, when you are before a judge, I want to relate one thing. Before a judge, they say maybe you offend, you stole a fowl or something, the judge will look at your record. Are you a first-time offender? It goes a lot of way in how the judge is going to give judgment in your own case. So when the public, you understand, knows that this man, I told you that he has a pattern of what he did. So nothing is wrong with us. It is at the other end that you should look at that. Why are you always doing certain things when it doesn't favor you? I won't go more than that. So the public knows the truth. We are getting the feedback. Politics is about feedback and communication. Our people are with us. Nobody condemns us. Nobody said anything. If you go to the social media to go and look at what they are saying, except those that benefited from the defection of our leader, Moshood Adeoti, look at what people are saying. There are traces of condemnations, inconsistencies at this time. What else did you want? Why can't you stay put? But that is not all where we are going. So with the populace, we are good. You see, you can't be having it good all the time. In fact, one of the tenets of democracy, you understand, is to suffer a setback. Is for you to look at how you can reconstruct yourself. So I have said it's a reality check to us of what is to come. It is a reality check to everybody of what is to come. We wish him good luck where he had been, what we have faced, what we have been managing, what we have enjoyed, what we have lost. Fine, you understand. Let them go and face it there as well. So as far as we are concerned, I've told you, we have left this place, this stage months ago when we have known where they are going. So we are prepared. So it doesn't come to us as a shock at all.
Okay. So, Mr. Abosede, there is something in me that is trying to see, I'm trying to place it. That is the political you that is really talking, actually, this morning. Because one will say, how can an ADC, a budding party in Osun, lose an Adeoti? And they said, okay, there's nothing we can do. Our structure is on the people. We wish him all the best.
We did what we can do.
And all of those things. That's the point I was making.
You don't have,
what did you do?
You don't have 100 sheep. If you lose one, you are going to feel some pain.
Is it just one?
No, I'm illustrating.
Yeah.
That even if you just lose one, Alhaji Moshood Adeoti is not. He has just one finger, but he has more than one finger that he is controlling. So to say that we lost
exactly my point.
Yeah, exactly what I'm telling you. To say that we lost him and we didn't feel
like you had lost
20. To say that we lost him and we didn't feel anything would have been outright lie, which I'm not saying.
Okay.
Tell no lie, claim no easy victory. All right. I'm telling no lie here. We lost him. We do not wish to do, but we have done that.
All right. We
move on.
All right. We now have the chairman of the Accord Party joining us. The Accord Party is the party that the governor has joined, so he should be a happy man. Pastor Victor Akande joins us, virtually. Good morning, Pastor Akande. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Yeah, you are sounding upbeat. Of course, it's expected. You must be a happy man this morning that the candidate of your party, that's Governor Adeleke, has just gotten an endorsement from a former Ex-Ssg, somebody from an opposing camp endorsing your candidate. You must be very excited, isn't it?
It is a very good development for the party that Alhaji Moshood Adeoti, former Secretary of State government, during Aregbe's regime, declared our party to be and endorse our candidate. Adeoti is a very known politician in the state, and I can say it with all the that is a big weight when we are talking about politics. So for us, it's a plus. It's an active person of integrity who has very, very numerous followers. So it's a plus for us. I'm excited.
All right. I'd like to ask Mr. Abosede, you seemed to have an opposing view of the fact that Mr. Alhaji Adeoti is a man of integrity.
He is indeed a man of integrity. He had a long political career where he has been coming from. So
I can't hear you at all.
I said he's a man of integrity. He is a man of integrity, a long political career behind him. So we know what we know. He knows what he knows. Understand? The time will tell.
All right. Pastor Akande, I'd like to ask you, with some of the things that you've experienced or that you've seen in some of the political parties this day, and especially with the way politics has evolved and the way it's being played now, do you not have fears that you might just be welcoming a mole into your party at this time?
I won't say it's a mole. Never. It's not a mole. So we've known Moshood Adeoti for a long period of time. And we've sustained some relation with him even before he joined our party. At some point, so I think I will never say Moshood Adeoti is a mole. If you trace its political history.
All right, what does this mean for your party? Do you feel that you have gains, you have good faith with the people now, especially with the influx of the supporters into your party?
For sure. Before we have a good will with people of Osun State, because of our principal, the governor of Osun State is doing fantastically, and we have the support of the masses. So we are happy for having him, and I'm sure as things is going, more of a time will join our party, because I believe every right-thinking person in the state wants the good work the governor is doing presently to continue beyond 2026. So that is why we are sure that more political weight in Osun State will join our party.
All right. Let me ask you, you are the state chairman of the Accord Party. That's the party of the incumbent governor. Now, you have gained the endorsement of Alhaji Moshood Adeoti. And of course, in that particular hall yesterday, when you look at it, it was a hall filled to the brim, actually, of his supporters mobilized. You know.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Now, okay. Right. Now that you have the support of former Ex-Ssg Adeoti and his supporters in that place, in fact, let me ask you this. There was a motion that was moved by Akande Morenikeji, a former motion for Adeoti and his supporters to join the Accord Party, while the motion was seconded by Akande Ogala and unanimously adopted by all in attendance. Please confirm for me if Alhaji Adeoti is now a member of the Accord Party. Can you confirm that?
Yes, because he has said that yesterday. So that is their own personal open meeting of Alhaji Adeoti and his supporter. So now it's time for us to welcome him officially. It's not just small politician of Osun State. So there will be a public and official declaration. But as I just said, he has declared the party. And it's welcome. At some point. That is why you don't see any of us there. So it's their own personal meeting with his supporters yesterday. So we are aware of it. We are in the know. All
right. When you said in your forward, when you said he's a man of integrity, our guest here, the Director of Media Publicity for Osun ADC, giggled, actually, and one might want to say, how do you describe, with due respect to him now, as a politician, somebody who has left a particular camp twice, before, and this is the same man, he left Ogbeni's camp, in the previous election preparations, he has left again now, and he even told the world that he was retiring from politics due to family reasons. The same man is the one who has now endorsed your candidate. You are saying he's a member of your party, and you are describing him as somebody of integrity. How does that connect? Do you really think you have something really important in your head? Can you connect it? Somebody that says something and appears to be doing something else.
Thank you. For us, and to me, it's a man of integrity. Politics is a game of interest. If his interest is not being met where he was before yesterday, he has the right to join another party. It's not God.
Yeah. What he said, Pastor Akande, what he said, Yeah, a few months ago, what Alhaji Adeoti said. Okay.
That does not make me not to be a man of integrity.
All right.
When we place his public record, there's nothing improved in his character. When he serves as Ex-Ssg, as the chairman of a political party, and that's what I mean, he's a man of integrity.
Yeah.
Our party is progress and progress. And it is well aligned. Okay. And people are happy and excited.
All right. The point I was trying to make is this.
Yes, some point. I was pleased to say, no, I'm father. I'm going to say, or no. So well, they decide to be position at any time, as long as aligned with his intent. So that doesn't mean something like integrity.
All right. So you are a clergyman, actually, and I know definitely you hold integrity, uprightness, truth, you know, in high esteem. You just said, oh no, meaning anybody can change their mind at any time. You can say a thing and you are saying you are not saying it again. That speaks so much about the value and character of an individual. But my point is this. The same man said he retired. He has retired from politics a few months ago. The same man now is now back endorsing people, joining your political party, and you are saying, forget what he has said. He has just charted a new course. How is that a dependable character for you?
Thank you. That is not what I'm saying. The man was about his word. Your word was in the bank. You can change your mind at any point in time. I can decide that I'm not traveling to him. And tomorrow when I look at things, I can say, okay, let me travel. His decision is based on the fact that he tried to support a government that is doing well. If you listen to him yesterday, that is what prompted his decision again, to support the governor that we know that is doing well. So that doesn't mean he's not a man of, man of integrity, he's not a man of good character, he's not a man of good fact. We cannot think, we just take one aspect of the man's life and use that to conclude about the kind of person that person is.
All right.
So that is his personal decision. And that has not affected anything when it comes to Osun politics, negatively. So one may decide to quit a job, and one may decide, after looking at some factors, let me continue a bit again. So I have the strength, and he can't say what the supporters are telling him on the ground, because it's not the personal decision. That is why he came out yesterday and asked his supporters, should I continue or not? Should I go or not? And they supported him. It reached a summit to forest. You are some positive. You are some positive. So many times there are football players who try to retire and they come out of Ghana and they want to play again. Sometimes they go, I see remember Maradona. When he said he's no more playing football, he quit. But he came out again, saying he's nobody going to World Cup again. And people went to him and talked to him. That was after Italian 90. And he came out of his retirement and played for his country. Does that mean Maradona is something else because of that?
Using your analogy, he played for the same. Mr. Chairman,
he came back with him.
Yeah, if you can hear me, using your analogy, the Maradona analogy. I wish you can hear me. The Maradona analogy you said was he retired as an Argentinian player. And then when he came out of retirement, he played for the same Argentina. He didn't play for Italy. He didn't play for Brazil. He played for the same Argentina. This man came out of retirement and he's playing for the Accord Party. So how does that match?
Thank you. That has to do with the law of the land of football, governing football. The law governing football will not allow him to play for other country. But the law governing politics in Nigeria allows him to join any organization he chooses. He has to do with the law. The law guiding football, the rule of football, will not allow Maradona to play for another country. But the rule of politics allow anyone to align with any action of his own. So that is the case. So it's different aspects. He has never done anything violate the law of this land of politics. So he has never done anything that violated the rule of politics in Osun State. So that is the reason. That is the reason.
All right.
I'd like to ask, honestly, we've seen several activities, by the APC and activities from the Accord Party and even from, possibly PDP in recent time. Let's talk about Aregbesola. Let's talk about, by extension now, the ADC. Would you say honestly that Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola still has that political relevance in Osun? And by extension, the ADC, how is the ADC faring in Osun?
Yesterday, as at the time I was being contacted to be on the station this morning, I was even on my way from Oyo State, Ibadan precisely, where we had the Southwest stakeholder meeting of ADC, where officers of the Southwest got emerged. They were elected yesterday. So Rauf Aregbesola, at a point in time when he finished his ministerial appointment, they thought it was over. He became the national secretary of ADC, and he had been moving around building the party, a new coalition, stronger and better. You look at it today, at the national level, there's no any other opposition than ADC. That's the basic truth. Either you face it or you leave it. That is the face of the opposition. That is the face of the Nigerians. That is where everybody is tilting to. That is where we are going. As touching the question that you asked, politicians build, we are building, we are built. A lot of people are coming on board. You see, I have told you, we are not looking at all these things that they are doing. If it is about gathering people, we have done it even twice here to showcase our strength. When he got elected as the secretary of ADC, people were there in their thousands blocking Aregbe there. That few months ago, about a month ago, were technical. All the entire technical were locked down. All the press men were there. So if it's about mass movement, nobody, I repeat, nobody, and I'm saying it on national television, it is about mass movement. Nobody in Osun can match what we can produce. And that is what we have done. We have done it before. We are going to do it again, repeatedly. So, but it is about the people. Our pact is with the people, not a matter of interest, as my respected the Accord chairman are just saying that once your interest is somewhere, then you are free to be jumping around. It's not about interest. It's about an ideology, a pact with the people of Nigeria, a pact with the people of Osun State. That is where we consistently state. When we have an agreement with you, we are breaching it in the interest of the people. No, it is not just about our own interest. When politics become about your own interest, it becomes caricature. Then you begin to jump around the way you are doing.
So politics is not more about interest.
It is about ideology and the interest of the people, not personal.
Okay.
The interest you're propelling forces in politics should be the interest of the people rather than your own personal interest. The moment you begin to look at it, that, okay, what do I stand to gain in this thing above what we have to gain?
Your principal's defection from the APC is about the people's interest and not his interest.
We had an running issue with Tinubu political dynasty. That what we stand for, the part we have Nigerian, is not the part of this erratic and inflated
At what
price.
point did you realize that?
At the point when things were not going the way we planned it. At the point when they were deviating from the policies that has held us together in Osun State that made us to win. First year, second year, we have been in 8 years in government. The policies that we did that made us to live intact, as at the time my principal was leaving, Rauf Aregbesola, as at the time he was leaving, he left behind the governor, the senators, the reps, the House of Assembly, all the local government chairman. It was the policies and the pact with the people that made us to left all that one behind. When we saw that those we left behind, the Tinubu boys, they were attacking the structures that we left behind, the policies we left behind, the government, the face-saving program we left behind. We knew where it was headed and we were saying it.
The Tinubu boys were attacking the structure you left.
They were attacking the policies, the structures, the good work we left behind. And that was why they lost everything. They were attacking the school policies. They were attacking the home.
Your principal was a Tinubu boy at some point.
That is what I told you. That when we saw that this wasn't the pact we had with the people, our own pact is with the people, not our own personal interest. If it were to be our interest, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola will perhaps be the chief of staff in Abuja
But
today.
it was so convenient that it was when your principal was leaving the office that this seeming attack began. It didn't begin when your principal was still in office.
Would you even recollect that it wasn't as if we even leave APC voluntarily? Would you recollect that Rauf Aregbesola, you understand, was ran out of APC?
It became passive. You had a faction even while you were still there. Some were calling themselves Stop. Some were calling themselves Omoluabi Progressive. So is that not a faction? Are you still within the party?
That is what I told you. We have a system that we have been running. Just like they had a system they have been running in Lagos State. If it is working in Lagos State, they don't want it to work here. We have a system that is consistently running.
Is that Lagos template that was brought to Osun?
We had our own plan. We had our own team. They are not doing about showing. They are not doing about showing intervention in Lagos State. We are doing it here.
Okay.
They do not have. Oh yes, we had it here. They do not have. Oh, ambulance.
That's a political policy.
What are you exactly? That is what I am talking about.
Yeah.
I am talking policy. See, governance is about the welfare and security of the people.
Let me ask you a question.
That is what we are focused on.
Right.
When they derailed from that, we were talking in the party. Rather than for them to listen to what they were saying, they were expelling us and sending us away.
Your principal, that's Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, when he was leaving, the election that brought in Governor Itola, he struggled with it. You people struggled with it. The election went into a rerun. You remember?
Because of
not like you won
because of the inconsistent character of players that we are seeing today.
So it's everybody's fault. Or no fault.
I told you where you understand. Nobody wins a fight. Absolutely.
Other boys. It was never a fault.
Nobody is 100% permanent in life.
Right.
You can't be good completely. But how we manage ourselves, policy is about crisis and resolution.
You are not admitting that, actually.
I'm admitting that we might have our shortcomings.
Did you?
People, yes, we are human beings. Okay. We have our own shortcomings.
Let me go to
so
Mr.
people
Chairman.
should know how to manage these situations.
Do we still have the chairman with us? Pastor Akande? Okay, maybe we'll try and reconnect with him because
Hello, I'm still with you.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me just ask you this question. Because in politics, nothing goes for nothing. Nobody should be bamboozled into saying, oh, interest, love, and all of those things. Political games, convenience, agreements, it's always part of it. What did your camp offer to Alhaji Moshood Adeoti that made him to endorse your principle?
Nothing. As I said, politics is a game of numbers. And politics is a game of interest. And I said interest is what makes him to endorse our principal. And I said it, that he said the good work that our governor is doing. He was able to come out of his retirement and gather his supporters and told them he is moving to accord. So it's for now with over nothing. Nothing is concerned. It's about the good work that the government is doing to continue. That is what he said.
Can I say something that?
And that is his interest that I mentioned.
Okay. Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, I just want to ask the party chairman, who I know that is in control of Accord. I don't know, several members of Adeoti political school of thought, our rival leader, they are already an appointee of the government of PDP even before yesterday. What do my chairman says about that? So we have them in their numbers in Oshobo. No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to. I'm speaking. He knows what I'm talking about. You understand? So you called him, he is a man of God, you understand? I know that he's not going to deny his faith and conscience on a national television like this. So how do you explain those that have gotten appointment even before yesterday? So I just want to chip in that
the
one.
Chairman,
So I just want to chip in that
respond
one.
to that many of the Adeoti boys are already in government even before yesterday's declaration. Is that right? Pastor
Adeleke government is people's government. There are people who are not in any political party that got an appointment. There are many people who do not work for him at all during his emergency as governor that he is now in government. Adeleke always with the best brain. It's not about political party, it's about Osun State. Who can serve Osun better, irrespective of your political party, can be in government. So it's people's government. It's Osun State government. It's not a court government. So anybody who is a citizen of Osun State can be a government. And that is what the government stood for. So if the people are in government before now, it's okay. Don't forget, I don't say emergency as governor, some various groups supported him. So it's government of the state. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know when they came to that government at some point. So, but it's government of Osun State and every region of Osun State who can serve better, who can serve notoriously, have the right and privilege to be in the government. So it's not about nepotism. It's not about the political party. There are people who are not members of the political party that are in the government.
All right. Before I allow you go now you have the endorsement of Shehu in your party, and you feel everything is working, but the ADC is saying your days are numbered. The APC are saying, let Mr. Governor pack his bags because we believe in by the mandate, at least with the mandate that the people by August 8th will give to any of these options apart from your candidate and your principal. What do you say to that, especially with the issues at the local government, and you are knowing that maybe there might be people who are really planning beyond what you are saying to have Governor Adeleke removed by the vote on August 8th? Do you really know what is coming for you?
Thank you so much. If you look at public opinion, we still have the people of Osun State behind the present administration. Because the good work he has done is visible to all. And the good work touch every nook and cranny of Osun State. So his work will speak for him, first of all. So we are not where we were 3 years ago. We know the issue we are battling with 3 years ago, and things have changed for good. The money has come. So I believe come August 8th this year, the people of Osun State will reward Governor Ademola Adeleke with their vote for the good work he has done and for the transformation he has brought to Osun State.
All right.
So we know we have the support of the people of Osun State. So a lot of polls have been conducted, and our principal always emerged first on any of those polls. So we believe by the grace of God and the support of the people of Osun State, by August 8th, we emerge victoriously. And by the 9th of August, when the result will be declared, we know our governor will be the winner of that election. All right. And the second time will continue to 2030.
All right. That will be the call of the Osun people. And of course, they will be the one to make that particular decision. The state chairman of the Accord Party, Pastor Victor Akande, thank you for your time today.
I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you for having me.
Right. And, before we round it off, Mr. Abosede, the reality on ground now is you have an incumbent that has just had his camp buoyed by Adeoti and his supporters. As far as endorsement is concerned, you have an APC who they are talking tough, and of course they are the ones at the national level. They are governors. They have like 29 as far if my memory can serve me right. And you know what they do during elections? They mobilize all their support, all their arsenal. They go into this state to do whatever they think they have to do, politically speaking. And you have the ADC, no serving state official, no serving government official in your party as far as this state is concerned. And you are saying, scratch APC, scratch Adeleke. People will vote for you. How?
The last system that did that is NNPP. NNPP did just that in Kano. They're in government now.
That's in Kano.
Yes, I'm telling you politics. Politics is not local alone. So they did that in Kano. Governor Ademola Adeleke did that in Osun here. I told that at the time they came into government in Osun, they had nothing. They got the governor, got the rep, got the senate, got everything. So that is in Osun here, I've told you. So we did it in Osun here as well when Ademola came in. So it has become a norm in Osun politics. So that in Lagos State, APC had everything, all the institution, all the parastatals, all the government, they lost. Ademola Tinubu lost this election there. So what am I saying? I'm telling you that when people made their mind, their decision, it doesn't matter who is in government, who is not in government. Then you ask your question, if it is about endorsement, why did Jonathan lose his election? If it's about endorsement, why did Boyega Oyetola lose his election as the governor of Osun? If it was about endorsement, why endorsement? What did you think the APC government at the national today are doing? Why are they G3, 29 governors, all this, all that? Yet they do not want to go into transmission of election results because they know the truth. Governors don't win elections as such. They are just there to supply the money which people will take and they will still vote according to their.
So
I'm telling you, I've told you instances. I've told you instances in Kano. I told you instances in Osun.
You have been using different contexts.
Is Osun not the same context we are in Osun? I told you that Adeleke won Oyetola. When Oyetola was a governor, he didn't win his own election.
At the time Adeleke won that election, APC was at the federal level, not the PDP. So this is a different scenario. My colleague rightly said that APC is at the federal. That was where he started.
When we won,
APC has nothing.
When we won in Osun State, when Ademola won in Osun State, when we won Governor Oyinlola, PDP was in government then, both in the state and at the federal level. What I am telling you here is this. When the people, an idea whose time has come, nothing can stop it. And the politics, you saw nothing yesterday. A lot of things are still coming up. I am telling you, Peter Obi, without having anything, had over 8 million votes. Where did all those votes came from? It came from the people.
He lost.
Ultimately at the national level. But he won several states.
Only one. Talking about governorship.
Talking about governorship in any case. How did he won that one? So what I'm now telling you is just that our pact is with the people. The people will speak, the people will decide. You don't ask your question, how do we even come this far? We don't have money, we don't have this, we don't have how we came, we are in contention today. Everybody is just talking about ADC.
It's hilarious for you to say you don't have money.
Of course, we don't do that. You know it yourself. You said we don't have governor. We don't have governor. We don't have senators. We don't have anything.
A two-time governor. You have a former minister, and you say you don't have money.
You are talking about a man who has no business venture.
Former speaker.
You are talking about former. We are talking about people that are accessing the coffers of the government illegitimately, and they are using it. People that are killing fellow human beings because of local government money. People that are doing this, that are doing that. Because you see, I'm not here to criticize anybody.
What's the point, actually?
The point actually is that the people are with us. The people will vote for us.
You keep saying the people are with you.
Yes, the people of Osun State. They are the reason why we are here. If you do not have them with us,
how are they telling you? Where are you meeting them?
They are telling us because now in the 332 wards we have in Osun State, we have all our leadership there. We have our meetings going on weekly basis. We are recording nothing less than 200 members in every meeting. Where do you think they are coming from?
The same 332 words we were told. Yes. That was the same 32 words Adeoti brought his people yesterday.
To a whole 750 capacity of Adulak. You see, when you need just little money, it is different thing when people are meeting at their grassroots level. When you pull out 200 people at a local meeting at your grassroots level, everybody knows everybody there.
You don't give them anything.
Where we could have got that kind of money?
That's not the question.
We don't give them anything. Okay. Let people that say that we are giving anything come on board today to come and say it. So it is two different things when you are holding a town hall meeting where you want to rent bus for people to come.
Do you think
two different things?
Ademola is still that popular? Do you think he still enjoys that popularity? He used to be popular. Give that.
Apparently, not
apparently.
He had been in Osun twice. Whenever he's in Osun, you understand. You see
the last picture and video we saw doesn't suggest that.
Which video?
Because there was a video I saw that was practically waving to a virtually empty street.
No, maybe the Photoshop.
When Mr. Fashu,
probably the Photoshop that one for you.
On Photoshop.
Anything that we are doing, we always ensure that this medium is represented. The last time we were at Aramenya there, you understand, the Mammoth crowd was there. They were even accusing us that we rented crowd from every. So people were there.
The last star boy, is he still Ogbeni?
Not Jim Salam is a gentleman completely by his own standard. We are not putting anything on Ogbeni. This time, Ogbeni is an individual in ADC, is the national secretary, is our leader. That is him. As far as he's concerned, our poster boy is Iwaloye, Right Honorable Dr. Najim Salam, who have been the governor, the speaker of the House of Assembly for 8 years, who has no crisis, no emblem, no negative things. Look at what they are saying about him today. So our poster boy, our star boy, our compass, our everything that we are looking at is Najim Salam Iwaloye. And we know with him, we are safe. The people of Osun knows with him, we are safe. Go and look at every forum. Nobody has been able to say any scandal about him. We are fine with him. So everybody that are coming on board now, they are coming on. A lot of politicians are coming. They are coming out to us.
So he has the edge over Ademola Adeleke. He has the edge over Moshood.
It's not today. It's not today. We have been doing it. You understand?
No, you didn't answer that question.
Yes, I've told you. You see, you are not a politician.
I'm not.
You are not dealing with the people. You are looking at perceptions, and perceptions is even speaking for us.
Okay.
Because we wouldn't be where we are if people are not with us.
Okay.
So yes, I can confidently tell you that come August 8, if nothing changes it, we are going to emerge. I'm talking about the date. Even if the changes date, we are going to emerge.
The campaigns will start by March
constant.
1st. Let's wait for that time.
You will see wonders.
Yeah.
You will see wonders.
All right, thank you so much, Mr.
And I'm happy that we have our eyes in the court today. We know what they don't know. So I congratulate them for what they don't worry about that. I'm just saying that I'm dropping that for the press.
You are not speaking to me.
You see, a word is enough for the wise.
You brought that up.
Yes. I've said it that we have our eyes there. We have our eyes there. We have our eyes there means we have our eyes there. Whatever interpretation everybody wants to do. I'm not saying that Alhaji Adeoti is our leader. He taught us politics. You understand? He taught us what I'm saying.
Okay.
Leaving a friend behind the enemy line. Interpret it the way you want to interpret it.
Okay. Mr. Abosede, quite an interesting one actually.
Thank you.
You must be really confident about this coming election, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, when the people are with you, our confidence comes from the people.
Time shall tell.
Yes.
That's what they say. Abosede Busayo Oluwaseun, the chairman, Directorate of Media Publicity, Osun ADC. Thank you for your time. We wish you all the best.
Thank you all very much.
Whatever we discuss is still for the betterment of the Osun people.
Definitely.
Thank you for joining us today. You can have a recap of this program on our YouTube channel at Western Spring Television NG, Western Spring Television NG, and also on Facebook at Western Spring Television, TikTok, Instagram at Western Spring Television. Femi Ojo is my name. God bless Osun State. God bless your state. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Please, in everything you do, stay alive. Okay.
All right, Morning Spring will make a comeback tomorrow for the penultimate installment of Morning Spring of Western Spring Television. My name is Timmy.